But it's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation. So respect your elders, but respect the truth more. Yeah, so I got a problem with elder DL Hugley. We've been having a little friendly back and forth, a little beef out there. And it's really about the politics of today. Now, let me get this all out the way. I respect DL Hugley, know DL Hugley, have a ton of mutual friends, saw him as recently a few months ago. Salute to all of his accomplishments. But we got a deeper issue here because DL Hugley, in his blind loyalty to his Democratic Party, his marriage to that party, starting to sound like he don't love his people. Starting to sound like he don't love the people. And I understand where that's coming from, right? Because we have two different stories, even though they started off in the same place. See, DL Hugley's like 11 years older than me. I'm 50, 61. We both from L.A. I'm from Compton, South Central. He's from South Central. But we took two different courses to get to where we are right now. And that's very important when you start to realize what DL Hugley is doing. Because he's pandering. Not only is he pandering, he's king pander right now. He actually thinks he's the gatekeeper for the black community. How dare you, Snoop? How dare you, Ice Cube? How dare you, Kamala Harris? How dare you, Monique? He hates his own. Even when he's a Democrat, he still went out there and had wrong information on Miss Harris and her campaign. Had to retract it. See, this is a guy that doesn't do all of his homework, all of the research that's necessary. Well, I'm here to bring the truth. Because right now his big issue is Donald Trump and how Donald Trump has canceled Black History Month. And I will state it right now for the first time of many times, Donald Trump did not cancel Black History Month. I was just at the White House celebrating Black History Month. Now, in your pandering, DL, you can make that seem like, oh, it's not an honor and it's something that he's using me for. Photo ops, buffoonery, coonery. Okay. But I'm going to use it against you because I know I'm from where you're from. I can see through it. You hate your own. Coming off. And you are a smart guy. I give you that. I know you're proud of your GED and all of that. And look, that's the way you got here. But you are a smart guy. But right now, of late, you're starting to sound smart to only dumb people. And I know people want to know the truth. People want to know which way is up. People want to know because they rock with you. You're a star. You're a bigger star than me. I look up to you. I respect you. I love your comedy. I ain't gonna never take that away. But when we get into these politics and when we get into this gatekeeping, it's time to take the keys away from you, partner. I know you love being Democrat, but you gotta love being who you are before you love a party. So let's get into it. Because DL Hugley has decided to take his war, his battle to anybody who disagrees with him. And I mean anybody. Well, right now that includes me. So let's get into this video and show you where our beef is stemming from and what we gonna do about that. You know it's going down today. But first, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all about PrizePicks, the best place to win some cold, hard cash while watching the games you love. This app is so easy to use, you'll feel like a GM making moves on game day. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats. Football, basketball, MMA, esports, whatever gets you hyped, they got it. You can play in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Come on now. And the payouts, fast and safe. You hit that winning lineup, oh, your money's in your pocket as quick as 15 minutes. That's quicker than halftime adjustments, baby. Oh, and did I mention Taco Tuesdays? Each Tuesday, PrizePicks hooks you up with discounts on select players so you get even more value. But here's the kicker. New users, PrizePicks will guarantee you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. You ain't got to win. You just got to play. Just use the promo code WileyWins. Download the app and you're good to go. So whether you're trying to turn $10 into $1,000 cash or you just want that easy $50 bonus, PrizePicks has you covered. So let's get this money and keep the action rolling, baby. Boy.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it because King Pander right now, I'm going to call you that, DL Hugley, because that's what you're doing. King Pander has taken attack on Snoop, Ice Cube, Kamala Harris, Monique. I'm trying to go through all of it as he's in an effort to gatekeep the culture. Ice Cube had a contract with Black America, up to $500 billion in the Platinum Plan. You had a problem with that. End up getting the NFL to give him $100 million in the CWBA in an effort to help our greatest issues, if you really want to talk about what our country and with Black America. Our income, our wealth, our poverty, and our education. So I'm going to talk through this as I talk through two experiences and show you where our beef is stemming from. Because one thing I'm not is a punk or a panderer. So let's go. DL Hugley has been on my page and he did a video about me. And you know on this show, we like nothing more than video because we could use your words against you. Let's hear DL Hugley talk about me. Let go.
To take a listen at a TikTok by Marcellus Wiley.
Point is, if the president calls you and you home, that's a different level of ignorant. I just can't call it. Now, you can say, oh, God, I didn't vote for him. I don't respect him. Now, we know this video because I played this video, and damn it, I'm wearing the same thing in that video I'm wearing right now. Y'all know how the game goes. Hey, this is just me showing my pride for the honor of being invited to the White House by the president. And anybody has a problem with that, that's okay, that's your problem. I don't have a problem with it, and I'm gonna be proud of all the things that I support. And I support my effort that got me into the White House. Let's go. Do you respect living here? You know what I mean? It's like being in an apartment. For those who didn't vote for Donald Trump, and for those who hate him so much that they don't want to respect him, if you have ever lived in an apartment, and that's 99.99% of all Americans, right? In some house away, right? Dorm room. You ain't gotta respect the landlord, or do you? You ain't gotta respect the RA, or do you? You remember those days when you were like, I ain't even choose you. You ain't got no authority over me. And they just be looking at you like this, I bet you do what you need to do, though. Okay, now that was an example to show you double entendre. I'll try to get my Kendrick on. Basically, I used apartment because a lot of people say that Donald Trump is racist because of his history with renting out apartments or not renting them out to Black people, right, in the 70s, etc. So DL Hugley obviously seen the video, commented on my page on the video. Now it's his turn to go. Let's go.
And Marcellus Wiley from Compton, and for every Kendrick, there will be a Marcellus.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this up because I can't let him go by because I got CTE. Now let me stop. I play a lot of football. I will forget. You're right. For every Kendrick, there is a Marcellus. We're all different. DL Hugley, I know where you're going. All Black people ain't the same. That's why are you trying to gatekeep? Why are you trying to come at people, Snoop, Cube, me, etc., Black celebrity or whatever you want to call it? Why are you coming at us like we got to get in line? Get in line with who? You and what you think? Oh, that's just a different line. You ever run track? Lane 1, Marcellus Wiley. Lane 2, DL Hugley. Lane 3, Snoop. Lane 4, Ice Cube. Why are you trying to make us all get in the same lane? Oh, the only way you feel like you can really get it off is if you're on the relay. If you ever ran track, only people that showed up for the relay were like, oh, you fast, but you ain't fast enough to run the open. I am fast enough to run the open race and the relay. Let's talk about this. Kendrick is from Bompton. I'm from Compton, if you really want to be hip. Yeah, so we are different. I grew up in a different neighborhood. I grew up in a different side, all that. Different affiliations and gangs and stuff, all that. And I got nothing but love for Kendrick Lamar like I got for you. But we are different. Respect that. Stop trying to clown it.
Interesting, he was on his page and he was talking about the invitation he'd gotten for the President of the United States, Donald Trump. And I know what an honor that is. I've been invited to the White House by 4 different presidents. I've been invited by Clinton, by Bush, by Obama, and by Biden. So it is an honor.
Now, did you go? It's an honor. All right, I'm with you. I'm letting you run the open race now. It's an honor. Did you go?
And it's interesting. At the time, it is why he was invited to the White House. Marcellus Wiley was invited to the White House to celebrate Black history with Donald Trump, a man who, since he walked into the office, has been dismantling every semblance of it.
I shouldn't stop right here, but I should. Y'all heard what he said. Donald Trump is dismantling everything about Black history. He just said that, right? And he also made the greatest leap and assumption you ever could make. Someone else's motivations. You don't know what that man is thinking, and you don't know what I'm thinking. You gonna tell me why I was invited? You gonna tell me why I accepted? You gonna tell me why Donald Trump invited me? You really gonna do that? You got that much audacity? Take the keys away from his gatekeeping ass, y'all. Let's listen.
So you can celebrate Black history in the Oval Office with Trump, but if you try to teach it at a school, you'll be denied funds. You can celebrate Black history in the Oval Office with Donald Trump, but if you try to look it up on Google Calendar, you won't see it because it's been removed at his discretion. You can celebrate Black history with Donald Trump. At the same time, he's dismantling everything that led to Black people ascending to in any semblance in America.
I told you. He's scared to run the race by himself. He need the relay. He need us all to fall in line. Hand him the stick. Give it back. The only way you're going to get this medal is if you go with us. It's a damn lie, DL. Okay, I'm going to show you that you're wrong. I'm going to prove that you're wrong, but I'm scared to get off this page, so I'll show you that after. Donald Trump did not get rid of Black history. Donald Trump says, I don't want any more identity months. You know, Black History Month is February. What's March? Women's history. Oh. So as much as you're trying to take this to heart, being very emotional about it too, like, oh man, he's taking away everything Black. He's saying, I'm taking away all things that are identity politics. I'm tired of identity months. And you want to know why I support that and why you should support that? Here's the answer. Is America more divided than ever? Is that the narrative? Is that the headline? Is that the truth? It seems that way, right? It just seems that way. You tell me. I'm over here making a video about somebody that I respect, somebody that makes me laugh, one of my favorite comedians. But I'm going to do it because I respect the truth more than even you. Here's the thing. If we're so divided, how did we get here? Well, one would say one of the avenues we took was identity politics, DEI as well. Donald Trump is saying, I am through with the DEI initiatives because, drum roll, they don't work and they're divisive. You're not on board with that? Does it need to be a Black face to say it? Well, move, Donald Trump. Here I am. Oh, I'm a coon. I'm a Sambo. I'm whatever you call Snoop or what one to say about Snoop and Cube and all of them, right? I'm all of that. We all that because we see from our beginning and we all from the same spot. That's why I keep using these same names. Cube, you, me, Snoop, Long Beach, Compton, South Central. We all from it and we've all climbed. You think I climbed this high off of DEI initiatives? You just said that Black people and all the things that we were able to accrue came from things like Black initiatives, affirmative action, DEI. You a damn lie. But we're going to talk about your story right now because that's the difference. See, I know about you because I know you. We both grew up, here we go, two little Black kids in the hood, right? Now, I decide to play football and to do well in school. You decide to gangbang, get kicked out of schools, and become a comedian, entertainer, big time DL Hugley. I decide I'm gonna get recruited, I'm gonna go to Columbia, an Ivy League school, and then go to the NFL and then become a broadcaster. I'm not saying anything about those paths except this. If you notice, when we both were in those same conditions, we both were growing up in those same trenches. It wasn't no initiatives that were gonna save us. It wasn't no initiatives that was pushing us. It wasn't no initiatives out there that we had to listen to. and we made our choices. You chose to do what you did. And you've talked about it. And you talked about how you got out that life, that gang life, because of what happened to your cousin. Respect, salute. You turned your life around. Well, I didn't have to turn my life around. I already knew which way was up. We both grew up around our parents, had both parents in the home. Why'd you choose that path, DL? Because it's the same question I'm asking you now at 61. Why are you choosing this path, DL? You know that path was a path to destruction. That's why you had to turn your life around. You had to turn around. Well, the way I'm choosing to talk, the way I'm choosing to be, I ain't gonna have to turn around. This is the right way. So you're gonna have to understand that. You made a bad choice before. Don't make another one. You're much too old to be doing that. But let's continue to listen to how initiatives and programs made us. What the fuck? Oh my God, you gotta be twisted. I can't wait. I'm going to read your caption at the end and answer those questions. But right now, let the man finish. Show some respect for DL.
Everything from affirmative action to DEA to naming.
Freudian slip. He said DEA. You still got that life in you. Look, see, this is the difference between you and me. My family all in the gangs and all that, and you were in the gang, you said, and all that. So what? I never respected y'all like that. I said, do you? Just leave me alone, okay? Because I'm about to do the right things. Y'all be back over here tomorrow. Man, you know what? My bad. Dog, you ain't tough because you in a gang. Once again, on another relay. The gang is another relay. Can't run your own race. We all gonna mob together and we gonna all ride on each other. You know how destructive that's been to our community? And I'm not saying you have a sense of pride from being from the hood and gang banging, because I'm from the hood, but I ain't gang bang. But will you stop making these same crowd, group thought decisions? You did it when you were a teenager. You doing it again? If you ain't Democrat, you ain't like this. And then even Democrats, you eat up on a Democrat. You eat your own, because you probably, shall I say it? DL, do you love yourself? You love us? If you do, stop riding so hard on us, partner.
Renaming bases and parks and the like after noted races. So celebrate Black history. That's fine. Did you ever notice why he invited you there? He invited you there because you would help make it antiseptic.
That's a damn lie. One, renaming parks, races, whatever. Yeah. Do you know he's building monuments for Black people? But maybe I'm skipping a little bit ahead, right? Because just like you said, he's getting rid of Black History Month. No, he's not. He's getting rid of identity months. So that's women, that's gay pride, everything, all of that. Because it's dividing us and it's not working. And two, he renaming parks. Yeah, he building monuments for Black people too, but you leave that out. Because I told you, like in the beginning of this video, you don't do all your homework. You don't do all your research. Come on, GED, work for you.
You would clean it up. We should call you Mr. Clean or Fabuloso. That's exactly why you were there. You were there to sanitize it and to make it look reasonable. Would not have any of you niggas in his apartments.
You know I golfed with Trump before. You know this ain't my first invitation from Trump before. You know I judged a Miss Universe pageant before. You know I've had breakfast with him before. And this is when everybody liked him, I guess. But now we can't like him because, he's on the other side. See, that's what you're doing. You did this when you were a teenager. You still got the same tendencies. You were a blood, I think you growing up, you're a blood. Oh, look at that dude over there. Hey, blood, look at him over there. Let's ride on him. Hey, where you from? You still acting like that? You still looking at this world by sides? Oh, and people follow you? Y'all follow him to nowhere. What are we talking about?
He wouldn't be your landlord. He was sued twice because he refused to do just that. But you celebrate Black history with him.
Okay, now, I don't know if you know who Scott Turner is, Secretary of HUD, right? He used to play football with me, San Diego Charger. Great guy, used to hold our chaplain, etc. Black man. You're saying I celebrate Black history with Donald Trump. No, I was invited to the White House to celebrate not only Black history, but the honor, as you even mentioned, to be in that room. You know what's crazy, DL? Is that you will say you love your culture, love your people, but then come at your people just because your people are not in alignment with your thoughts. I don't do that. I don't come at people because they're not in alignment with my thoughts. I come at people when they're doing the wrong things, and that's why I'm here. But why are you here?
And also, this whole landlord analogy is kind of off because you don't go anywhere with your landlord. You don't go to a barbecue or a function with your landlord. And this notion of respect that you have to have this inner respect. Look, on any lease in America, there's no place for respect. You know what you do? You pay your bill on time. Pay your rent on time, you won't have a problem. All right, Marcellus, you're a bright guy.
Thank you. Finally, you said something nice about me like I've been saying about you. Shit. DL, Donald Trump was sued twice for that, okay? I do know that he settled with the feds, which is rare. He settled with the feds without an admission of guilt, which is even more rare, because they got over a 91% conviction guilt rate. We got you. The feds coming you in, and he settled with, not saying right or wrong, okay? But the point is, have you ever been sued? I know you have. I have. People suing you right or you right? You get it? If the feds are suing you and they ain't get you, they ain't nail you to the cross, you ever think? Maybe. But that's not for me to argue. I'm not saying that. But when you stop, one, that was in the 70s, even if he did it. And I don't know, if somebody gets off on the feds, I'm like, dog, they mustn't have you like they thought they did, because they sure try to nail you. But two, all the people that you tell me to support had their issues in the 70s, 80s, 90s, Biden, Hillary, etc. All the Democrats, we know. You had to even retract statements you made about Kamala Harris. Boy, this rap gonna be sick. I'm just telling you, I'm already thinking about it. Point being, DL, what are you talking about? You've been sued before. Were they right or were you right? That's your case? He was sued by the feds. Was he convicted? No. Oh, did people love him? Black people love him all the way through? Yeah, until he ran for politics. Oh, he's on the wrong side? Let's ride on him. Man, you still got gang mentality, man. Grow up. Grow up. Oh, how can I talk bad about this guy with that picture? Let's go.
Use respect to pay your rent. Say, I ain't got the rent, but I respect you. Conversely, write, I can't stand you on the back of the check. See which one he accepts. You would use an analogy about a man, about an apartment, a man who would refuse to rent you one.
Did that go over your head? See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, look, DL, don't do this. Like, I really, when you were out there throwing it up, hanging out, like, what's up, homie? When you were 15 trying to bang on somebody or whatever age it was, I was putting this pen to pad. I was studying. I was opening up workbooks. I'm a different animal than you, bruh. What are you talking about? I use that as a double entendre. You think and I said RA for dorms, apartments, like, you think I just pulled out of the sky? Oh, you would use an apartment. Yeah, because that's the only thing you think he's racist for, you silly. You fell right into the trap, don't even get it. I love to judge people. I just don't want to lock them into that judgment. But this is the difference between graduating top of class and not graduating, okay? This is the difference, because you can't even see stuff right in front of your face, partner.
And the very reason you were invited is for the very reason you'll always be you ever notice that you'll always have "and" in front of your name? You'll always, never the main thing, always the accompaniment. It's always like, it's macaroni and cheese. It's peanut butter and jelly. It is this and that. It is them and then you, always. And the very reason that you got invited, because Donald Trump loves unremarkable men who say unremarkable things.
this motherfucker. DL, don't you dare. Ooh, we going somewhere. Come on, bro. Let's go. Hey, say it with your chest. Let's go.
Very reason you got invited, because he knew he could count on you to do it. He knew that you would wipe away his disdain for Black history and smile and take pictures. You would clean it up. He loves you for your unremarkableness. It is why you were there. The very reason you were there, the very reason he had you there and feels comfortable there, and you and the like were there celebrating Black history. And he...
All right, now look, you can't just keep taking us in this circle and you reading this. You already wrote this. Come on, man, spit it out. Come on.
Only place in America you can do it from a federal perspective. You were there for that reason. You're unremarkable. Same reason you were invited by Trump, and the same reason you're Jason Whitlock's co-host. That's a little note from the GED section. Got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the DL Hugley Show.
Okay, I don't know if the lady next to him ever gets a word off. Maybe she was sitting there in silence and complicity, or maybe she was sitting there like, man, what the hell are you talking about, DL? Marcellus is cool, and I am actually cool. Look, this is all in jest because I actually like DL Hugley to the core. Like, I respect him, and he's one of my favorite comedians. That dude, he can walk through a crowd and just light him up. But that doesn't mean I'm still gonna stay off your ass. I'm still coming for you, partner. Okay, so DL, I'm unremarkable. I don't even know how much time I should spend on that. Not much, because it's out there. It's Wikipedia, it's ChatGPT, whatever. You can't, dog, we from the same spot. Dog, let me just give it to you quick. Ivy Leaguer, valedictorian. Let me give it to you quick. NFL player, broke banks, all-pro, top 50 player, multiple times. Hall of Famer, Ivy League. Let's keep going. Worked at every major network hosting shows. Yep, ESPN, Fox, ABC. Come on, man. Unremarkable. I ain't gonna do that to you, so just a little bit. Father, 4 kids, Ivy League masters graduate, my oldest, 3 little itty bitties, ballers, small little scholars. Come on, man. All right, let's move on. You're not unremarkable to me, so if I am to you, I'm sorry. And I know what happened. First of all, that was not the way you're supposed to do comedy. You didn't land that joke like you're supposed to. You wrote it and you didn't do it. You don't like me partly because of Jason Whitlock. Well, why don't you go at Jason Whitlock more and leave me out of it, right? And a lot of people have done this association, right? They've like, oh, Marcellus, because I said the same things at ESPN when I was with Michelle Beadle or Max Kellerman, and I have hosted the show, right? You know what I mean? Like, they brought Sports Nation to LA because of me. You know, and I wasn't the I was me. You know what I'm saying? They took a show from the East Coast and moved to the West Coast because they needed me. And I said, I'll only do it if it's in LA. So that's just one instance. Watch the ABC show. Stop it. Anyway, let's get to this. I got to read his caption, y'all, because I'm going to answer that, and then I'm going to show you why he lied. All of this is a big-ass lie. All of this. Black History Month is not canceled. Y'all got to just stick through it. Watch this. Maybe Marcellus Wiley should have asked himself, why me, why now? Why would you be invited? Did you campaign for him? No, I didn't. Why would I be invited? Because I'm black, I qualified. 2, because I rock with Trump. 3, I don't have a problem with the honor of going to the White House. And if you do, I think you're really emotional. I think you're leading with your heart, not your brain. Go ahead, though. Are you someone that moves the needle for black culture? No, I wouldn't say that, because we're going to talk about what black culture is. What is black culture? Right now, we're damn near last or in last place in the 4 major categories. Must I repeat them again? Income, wealth, education, and poverty. So are you a mover of the needle? I guarantee you before I answered that, you would have said yes. Now, if you are a leader, where are you leading us? Like, if this really the race, open race relay, whatever you want to call it, and if you really leading the black culture, where are we going? Oh, man. Oh, I got to do something. That's my alarm saying stay off his ass. Stall him out, dog. That's what my alarm says. Stall him out. Where you lead us? So stop acting like you doing something, gatekeeper. You ain't leading us nowhere. We are in no better place with you if you the leader. Now let me lead. Let me tell you something. Even better, you should have asked Trump. That's if he even knew who you were. I don't think he knows who I am. And I'm not so vain, and I'm not so caught up on ego, and I'm not so, I'm a celeb, that everybody got to know who I am. Dog, every day I walk down the street, somebody doesn't know me. But guess what, DL? I'm not alone. Every day you walk down the street, somebody doesn't know you. Everybody don't know DL Hugley. You better recognize. What the fuck is you talking about? Like you a dude, but you ain't that dude. Ooh, the buffoonery of fighting so hard to defend the very person that is dismantling everything about us. Nah, he ain't. You got me twisted. He ain't. Just like the initiatives didn't make me grow up and become who I became. What he's doing right now ain't dismantling nothing in my efforts or for my kids. Trust me, we gonna go get this. Trust me, we gonna be all right. But that's the difference in our mentality. That's why, even though we from the same spot, we from the same hood, we from the same parts of LA, we different. And that's the beauty. We're not a monolith. You went gangbanging and then decided to turn your life around. I was just a nerd who could ball. Why we both ain't black? In your eyes. All right, so let me just end it right here, because this is just to prove, this is the radio host in me, and I hate that because I make you guys wait. And by making you wait, some of you guys just, I know, y'all impatient. Y'all ain't gonna go there with me. But if those who are sticking around, I want you to see this. This is exactly what DL Hugley is talking about, that he should just slap himself for. So let's look into this. This is what Donald Trump signed January 31st. Y'all hear me? January 31st. This is before Black History. This is the National Black History Month proclamation from the White House. For everybody, this is the same thing happened with BLM. Y'all didn't read the damn mission statement. And I'm sure DL Hugley, trust me, his blind loyalty and marriage to the Democratic Party, I know he was a BLM dude. Read the damn mission statement. How did that turn out, DL? How did BLM turn out for you, DL? I'm the one that read the mission statement on air and had everybody say, wait a minute. Me, Mr. Unremarkable, is that? No, just Mr. Uninfluenced. Let's just use a word. Make up a word, give a damn. You got to read this, y'all. It's small print. I know. I can try and make it bigger. Let's try and make this bigger. That's going the wrong way. All right, let's go this way. Well, that's as big as it's going to get. God dang. Okay, let me read this. It says, today I'm very honored to recognize February 2025 as National Black History Month. I should just stop reading right now. That's it. Every year, National Black History Month is an occasion to celebrate the contributions of so many Black American patriots who have, I'm sorry, this font is so small. Something in I want to say, I can't read it, shaped our nation's history. Throughout our history, Black Americans have been among our country's most consequent. Man, this is too small. All right, let me get out of that. Here's the point. Probably DL probably made this font too small. That is a letter from Donald Trump, right? And there are monuments that are being built. Oh, here we go. This is better. Look at this. All right, I saw this from Tariq Nasheed. I've seen his content before. Trump is creating monuments honoring several foundational Black American, Kobe, MLK, Frederick Douglass, Jackie Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Harriet Tubman, etc., and others, okay? But more than that, that letter. So I want you guys to understand that this letter was written before Black History Month, and telling you that I'm not getting rid of it. But on the federal level, I'm getting rid of all identity months. So Women's March, I don't want to hear about women's history. February, I'm not trying, on the federal level. Y'all got a problem with that? It sounds good like you got a problem with it, but in reality, this is why we're divided. Because everybody over there saying, I'm walking into a room, it's about me this month. They want it to be about your character, not your characteristics. Y'all know the difference? I don't want somebody thinking I'm fresh because I'm Black. I want somebody to think I'm fresh because I'm fresh. Right? You want somebody to just give you a, you Black, you go ahead. You're so scared. So people are so scared. They're so scared that they don't think they could get it without the help. You better go in here to go get it out there. All right, so that letter is on the site. It's on our government's website. It's been there. I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't read it. Once again, DL Hugley certainly didn't read it. And he's over here saying they're dismantling everything about us. No, they're dismantling everything that individualizes all of the people to bring all of the people together. So I want to hear you do your rant, would you call it your GED moment? Do it on Women's History Month, even though he got 6 women in his cabinet. I can't talk to you right now. So that's the point. All right, so that's it. And as y'all know me, I love to beat things up in the comments. That's the letter. Make sure you go check it out. And respect the DL Hugley. When I see him, it's nothing but love. Come on. Unless you don't want it to be love. And then it's just you by yourself wallowing in your misery because, once again, you're in love. I thought you were already married. Why you married the Democrat Party and your wife? Like, pick one. Can't be married. Don't be blind. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I ain't Jack. I'm just going to pick the best candidate of those running. That's who I am. I don't know who you are, but not me. I ain't marrying nothing except Anna Marie Wiley. That's a wrap. Okay? Now, make sure you guys go to PrizePicks. Play $5, get $50 instantly in promo funds. Using the code Wiley wins. Wiley wins. Wiley wins. Ooh, it's a long video. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. I had to do it. It was for the people. You know what I'm saying? Had to do it for the people. Oh, this rap gonna be sick. Watch this rap. And I want you to give to projecttransition.org and be like who? Watch this. Be like me. I gave $1,000 monthly membership to Project Transition. Yeah. That's just one of the ways you can give. You ain't got to give that much. You got to give more. That's right. And I'm going to get my own book, right? This unremarkable book, according to DL Hugley. Oh, never shut up. Life Opinions, Unexpected Adventures of NFL Outlier. The craziest thing is I'm closer to being him than he's closer to being me. I have a better chance of being a stand-up comedian than he does being an NFL player. Your unremarkable little ass. Yeah, I joke your ass out too. Don't get it twisted. People didn't think I could rap. I can rap and I got jokes. You better ask Chris Spencer and them. You better ask them dudes. Don't fuck around. You better ask Guy Torrey. You better ask Joe Dog. I joke you out. But you can't play no football. Your little itty bitty ass. All right. Now I'm on your head. And this is respectfully because you're still one of my favorite comedians. But ain't nobody over the truth. Got me twisted. Now I'm going to Wu-Tang your ass. That's what I'm about to do. Wu-Tang this beat. I am about to nail this one. Let's go. Let's get his ass. Go get him, MJ. This is for my son, that little lion, little symbol right there. Aye, where you from, homie? What? What's your name, homie? DL. Where you from, homie? You heard me? Oh, I'm from South Central. Oh, okay. Well, you know Marcellus? Nah, dog, I don't know nobody unremarkable. Oh, well, he got some words for you, homie. Here we go. You better listen to this. Yo, DL, man, what's the deal? Out here talking reckless, but you never keep it real. Ooh, pandering to people, tell them what they want to hear. When the facts hit, poof, you disappear. DL, big cap, boy, you stay lying, talking about Trump. Ain't do no fact finding. Said he canceled Black History, that's a joke. Check the records, homie. You just blowing smoke. Big talk, small brain, weak with the research, trying to drop knowledge. Boy, hit reverse. Ain't read no bills, ain't checked no stats. You just spreading rumors like a TikTok apps. Boy, DL clown in all cap, no fat, talking like he a scholar. Boy, your brain don't match. Saying black women mad, bro. Whoa, that's whack. When they called you out, ooh, you didn't know how to act. I remember. Gatekeeper, you lost the key. Talking about the culture. Man, you barely in the league, pandering to people. And you do it so sloppy, saying what they want to hear, but the truth sound rocky. Yeah, Twitter fingers active, mine stay stuck. Every time you speak, bruh, you mess it up. You can't debate Cube, you can't debate no goats. You a stand-up dude, but your arguments, jokes. No receipts, got no proof. Just talking loud when you step in this booth. Woo! Saying wild stuff, hoping folks don't check. But we fact-checking now, partner. Put some respect. Blame the right wing, but you sound like a fraud, acting like a leader. But ain't doing your job. How you call out Trump? but stay blind to Biden. If you're about the people, why you pick who's riding? Ooh. Trying to play both sides, you waving a flag, switching up the script when the truth hit the bag. You can't fool these streets, we done peeped your disguise. You shaky with your brand, full of lies. DL, stop your game, come on dude. Read a couple books, check the facts before you spew. Stop pandering, stop lying, stop ducking debates, cause the people woke now and it's way too late. One more thing, partner, when you see me, you better put some respect on this IV. You don't understand? Don't try me. You know why? Because I'll be on your head like Wiley. Do this to Marcellus Wiley. Nah, man, nothing but love. Do better, though. I see you, GED. I see you, bro. Peace.